piano you do place order the bema and as be akọ University engineering gate one ma obesa ko 10 minutes kitchen and as also akọ adjust station e wo kwa 10 minutes kitchen esa honom omo number nie from ne place order na odwane nso kokoje and as obekọ akodidi 0543 52 2294 0543 52 22 94 and 0205 33 00 20 0205 33 0020 and also for 0543 52 22 97 na when it 10 minutes kitchen and so to make the place what does it see na yenye delivery baby a obia no ye be delivery and so e dia ma into madama near the stories na be super so batna sia what the local stories na be super so
yeah Lebarante
apombo code
yeah everything is fine. Hope you two are doing well.
Already go switch
okay, I thank God for his protection. Koba
and some no
and some dey bi wo papa kopa
okay
on say edua no pana wenti hadia be dada na but when it comes to current idea quantity kopa before me koso no ma me nko triple link travel and na me ntia Jenny
okay
yeah me ntia Jenny na Edmondo season too yeah Caesar so watch out
Jenny na say me friend no amfa
season
na me business but me friend no kwa amfa
and bia no tight yeah na watra na bia Edmondo season to so watch out pa
me Jenny so
then CEO of Batman Ventures Bonima so recover kakra on say na mu bui
oh sir
so no ya no pese ball no de ni age adru pese obo ni say de afuna jam bo no
ankafra
de kai see do mo de ni bi
the machine speed recovery
kakra nche Papa and that people's number na the FA mirror was it complainant and defendant to see their face today.
Complainant
and defendant to see their face today. Eti Copper. Oh hey on Facebook live wa.
730 sports.
Say one more F4 ho no. Eno na da ho nti
to see their face
yes.
today.
Yes. We ye bibi na ye ka say eno be hu anim a. Say we be hu anim ne.
Sir.
Yes. Yes, to see their face today. Papa Oglobo was a student attempt of moving from government to private looks shaky over school fees.
Okay.
730 sports.
We cry na coming. Na teachers for na mo kire ye mana de no na. Wo mo ko kire exam say so ma feel sa no. Sa teachers sense how
Ai sa omo exams.
Na
promotion exams no.
Kopa. Na ni pa be over 7,000 over 6,000 afeli.
So the first way teacher need us no so nim bibia.
Oh, say omo feel dia. Omo book no you know the church enkwala na syllabus no.
Obu ono ma da bi o. To nim ho hwe.
Sa.
Na ko sia no ye. Ebu okọ mu nim ho hwe na ko sia.
Asemo teacher Francis me bia me frɛ no te wo ka ho a omo failure na Francis wo ka ma me ante wonka Francis obetwa
omo nya omo timi twere bi
the way Francis o city na obetwa na minim teacher ni bi kopa minim teacher ni bi obefeli minim teacher ni bi madam for ne pa obefeli kopa
ezo omo ko omo nya say results nya man to omo nya hu
eti
is in the media but omo nya hu
yeah, one of the woman penny for
730 sports
official from woman will na publish but
there possible
there is more couple of be
there is an omo no entan ko yimo
of truth
entan ko yimo
aye hu eti kopa the global de buy no say attempt of moving from government to private looks shaky over school fees. Can't do Al Jazeera and so abane na can't do Al Jazeera say tenant want to stay, landlord says no. Dew Grand Porter Abrankese Frank Lampard in trouble. Kopa one da one.
Dew Grand Porter.
Dew Grand Porter Abrankese Frank Lampard in trouble. One at the honor. So
7:30 sports.
Mini pana woman is woman said.
Obviously the one ko yo ba
Abrankese.
Anko ye enti. Minim de
Abrankese
Frank Lampard. So
that's
it. The atia no. Koba Ashanti the Sun say Yentiasia people post red letter to who
7:30 sports.
Eti and so ewo hono mu.
okay.
Koba asemasi.
Ade.
Asemasi. Die kono eni enyan. Koba.
Genes.
Akras. Was it you people will hear from me soon? Fake leaders. Retrogressy to retrogressors. To one down.
Okay.
Kopa one down. Na yabeba so. Kopa Gazeta de la Sports Kumasi to host top 4. Etianos ya baya ya dimunche me. And then Tamelela Quip ese Tradidro remanded again. Bullet or hena masa.
Okay.
Obesides na no pio.
All right.
Enti Kopa so who Tradidro na make an answer no. Remanded again. And then the last one is Kumasi Bribri Kopa and some ho and some ho. Menshia upset over delayance of young man report. Menshia upset over delayance of young man report. Kopa and some wa papa kopa. It would ya kobla.
All right.
Woba na dia kan ya beba.
Matias. Matiem comrades na super some fast stories no. And so and trust me we so betim do message I do wa say but betim do dia bana and repair can the amount with the 0544 24 40 40 I be can the amount Mrs. Anajan was good morning copper watching live from Fort Lauderdale Florida. America for you. Fort Lauderdale Florida na say Mrs. Anajan Mrs. Oti, yes, Oti wife no the GM of Scarf and wife. Ono masa bridge no kobasi ya simple cra. Enti mommy baby a obi ano. Nyame nka ona de oye bia no onto nsupangu so sa man na de bia na sundwani ahoden no. Onfa no enti ye betwa wa be ba. Message dudu na so amrepam ye be kenkan nyina nso e de ama mo amutie enti ye ba isia.
The system has nothing on her. Those in power fear what she can do. She is Madame, and she is coming. On one hand, she's a humanitarian, and on the other, she's using them to seduce men in power for favors. Madame is a new drama series that explores the evils of an uncontrolled system where young women are exploited. Premiering Monday, 8th May at 8 p.m. on Aquaba Magic, DSD Channel 150 and Go TV Channel 102. Stay connected on Star 759 Harsh.
Mamba cho mi pie meba sisi.
When we say me ye aduane wo se me kokuru maba akagaru ne garlic na ma wo hu egu asanga no
Tima ya na me hihye me nsa. Me mpese bebubu.
Spices. Omia e natural. Eno. Na be dintina abena wemure na nyim da.
mankasa no ho me so ntwu akagaru na garlic nfa mam na wemure na nyim da me yo
Na ti wala ndam so. What choose spices to asanka.
me pemi bibia natural
Anti sankofa natural spices. Anti nanka. O say the maranka sa me pemi be natural anti. Sankofa natural spices. Ana na me so. Nchini nyim. Preservative ti nyim. Enya anka sa ye kwem ha to fodi na wade ye. Kakadu enkete prakete. O ye de ebe bibiara.
Sankofa natural spices.
So I'm not sure kasa. Nti wo bibi dem na etu de sie.
sisi ade ye nye de ya membre me nya me bibia natural
Sorry ko.
This advert is FDA approved.
to a ebe so onipa ye nim na wia no ye nso kan ya hwene nim anadu okay emerima wo nim amuzu herbal clinic no
Woye mre won pamu a na entimi nyina so a wo kɔ hɔ ma wo hwe won na hoɔden bi a wonya no chai
aye no kura wura bra ne bo me kaso be gya ma ye ne meme adi amuzu herbal clinic ho adanse ani gi a wode abra here
sɛ me kunu yɛ mre a ɔkɔ hɔ bae difference bi asifie hɔ na aha yɛ kwan ho ntira
yati asem pa early ejaculation severe waist pains prostate disorders low sperm count STDs stroke or some simple cry
ɛma yɛnso yɛkɔ konya yaresa o
ani se eye ema ni meme nyina ayarhwe bia o
typhoid stomach ulcer koko o arthritis yɛn nan mu ntini ɛtwetwe yɛn sciatica ɛne nyarewa nkae.
Ultra modern lab and ultrasound scan. Ya with the Yeshemu and Sana Wamodra Bejiwo.
Wawatafun Shayeso, Amuzu Junction, Ebemoro Market.
Afei Achimota, Christian Village, opposite Puma Filling Station.
And the Sunyai Area 3, Fred
0247 776743.
Amuzu Herbal Clinic.
Mauji Hiochalo.
Minyankopon, na meniani da so. Ma ho kyerɛ mu na ɔyi kyerɛ m sɛ dabi akrobato. FM station bi aba ayɛ 89.5 esika. Tie sika na abɛgye sika. Awurade me de wo sɛ yɛ ɔyɔ. Me tie sika ɛnɛ sika dwetɛ ɛbu so. Sika FM. Tie na abɛgye bi abɔnsawa. Sika FM ɛyɛ cash.
7:30 sports.
Okay, super sub Eddie stories no. Eba beto so de mena amuzu eba clinic na make am for dem asef ani chiw na Dr. Amuzu emwama o mema sem intumi sipin sita. Nyanzo ye bema na se nei ura dem na wantimi am adwuma antimema animu a na esa niguase na de aman. Ti ebe se the only place e okruma se die ebitima boa ama o mema sem etime sipie sita. Ye di mfidie be hwem na esa etima boa na esa nyese bia odu ani am odu da bi. Na esa doctor benya da gina afo ahwe na baby a wo problem bia no watumi asolve sa problem no enso e dia ma mema mo mema intumi empeja na nka mpese ayadwuma bema bi so ma ne bema ne peja ayese control resisia na esini trase sa no o problem anase bo onso ma ayese ne bema betima peja kama begina so kama neso ne sisinti ontumi emadwuma severe waist pains ni nyina nso aya niam a ha adwene na so nya prostate disorder Dr. Amuzu se men kancho se bra na intentens one fan fidie nhwe na afei ono on the best treatments ebe ma nso watumi abo adwuma won pam na se enam yade bi na hawa se yeguno syphilis ni nyina wotu ase typhoid fever nyina no Dr. Amuzu etu ase dia ma wonya stomach ulcer Amuzu eba clinic ana make am for dia ma koko ne hawo wo de ni Amuzu eba clinic ana se bia wa poso na ye wo ya ni nyina no Dr. Amuzu enso esasa nya wo nyina e dia ma enei o maame bi o papa bi o ba bi na nya stroke ententem so a mentwentwen ho fa kɔ Dr. Amuzu asoye na Dr. Amuzu enso entumi emwa ana sciatica na ha aso wachi aso teze wo to ase twon ni nya no aye yade ha adwene enhwe mapachema emma no moto so no sciatica ha o mu ye pa enti Dr. Amuzu ana ado ni HM na soye Amuzu eba clinic na watumi aboa wode ultra modern lab ana diaba kromase lab no mi hu bida so the ultrasound scan nyina no oye bi enso o na so ye oye physiotherapy onum na fe massaging service nyina no Dr. Amuzu eye bi ewo Amuzu eba clinic enti tafun hyiaye so tieni ye pa tafun hyiaye so Amuzu Johnson anase tafun hyiaye so Amuzu Johnson eno ben Moro Market na abon se owo do Moro Market abuso bia kwada na pani so pe Amuzu Johnson ye be kiro ana nkran so kwa owo Achimota Christian Village woni Puma Filling Station no ana di hwani mu sunyane nso o area 3 wana abose Dr. Amuzu ewo fe Dr. Amuzu ntentem so afe no emma yade bi count wo no fe no 0247 77 6743 0247 77 67 43 na woni Dr. Amuzu enso atumi abonko na dama na ese na ama mema etimi kasa okroma mema sem etimi sipisita okroma sei na dama na ese debia no e de local stories no ebro super sub
ya kopa
yenwuram
yes ye be kona mame fa we ni ntwem ansa na anhwa na afemen chema koturu onse Ashanti RFA under 17 juvenile championship no do semi finals na we parents na nyame adma 26 June ye na eno ebetimi akoso obantima Astrotef Raymond FC ne Pasha FC na bebo na Kotoko Babies yes o se kapotim no omne Washington omne Georgia ene bebo na Homeboys ene Kontunchi so etimi abona Abrempone Ebni yes omonso etimi abonti de etiana yenhyensem na se emfemfri Black Meteors wo aso enyame ya adoma Sunday Ghana yene Congo ena ebona nra ena ene Black Meteors wo kopie mu ewo Rabat ewo Morocco mpatemu ha wo ebobo mu na wo move edi afri Egypt akono coach no wantimi ante squad ne so wantimi ante so na de banse nyame yadma before the start of the tournament ya Ghana bebo yen first game no na coach etimi atesuntie no eye kakra efiri eye Black Meteors womo aso eye enso abeto edwana ene enche ena eye empanyifo efe omne betu da say a month of May and June no a coach and did Ivan Saduti one Karim Zito ne Mensa omna air contest for a year coach of the month award Nansisiano Ivan Saduti one ena etimi koye edimana wa head coach edima mediama na Karim Zito rese ene otimi GFA Cup na o my dreams a survival nanka obetimi edi agenenso amamusa amfama na league winner Evans Adoti wano ena eje ya Zlatan Abednego Tete wano nso ena eye players ndie no eno nso etimi ekoye edi ema no na Samuel Nkum wano nso etimi a present eye Jesse fe edi ama eye GFA president Kurt yes Okraku ana enya aguntu ha ena womo ejina ha womo ayi emfonyini no na Liberty Professionals enche ene beto da say team no kromoton ma club no issue statement say enya no kore so mo aton na omo de niam agu akwama akire enche ombeba abonti na Ghana Football Association e de abeto da say ene Liberty Professional omo ho a ene omo twere baaye say ompeso msedin no eye no eye hohoi United Football Club na eno ena eye Ghana Football Association womo etimi agrante ede ama woma eno eye de firi ho a eno nso no etimi abeto eye edwa ye de wonsam etimi ede ema eye etiefo nti hohoi eye United Football Club ena eno nso no efi no officially womo etimi ede abeto dwa womo agrante enso ede ama womo eti eno eye kakra eno nso efiri ho etimi abeto edwana yenkopiem ewo mediama womo asoye na mediama asoye no womo age trophy na asisi ade trophy to na ena womo gusu a womo after say womo ye trophy parade efa womo the whole takwa environs no ene womo akopiem ewo Accra eno womo kopiem ewo Parliament of Ghana womo the trophy ni medals ni players technical team ne management panifo nyina womo ekopiem ewo hono na womo koduru ho no ena Speaker of Parliament panyina ni din ede Agbambaben yes na odinsem kakra enso etudwa yentin a okan
the team that are the champions of the league this year. So when you see me being honored with this medal, that is from the great Mediama Football Club. So they are here to present their trophy to the whole house, the institution of Parliament. And since yes, I'm privileged to be leading the institution, I happen to have the first experience, and I accepted on your behalf to be the patron of the club. So we have leading them the whole president of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kurt Okreku, is leading the management team with the players who are up at the public gallery. You can see young gallant football club members, Mediama Football Club, and I'm the proud patron of the club now. So the president is, where is he seated? Yes, it's over there. Then we also have, apart from the president of the GFA, we have the president of Mediama, Mr. Moses Ama, who is the one who stood up. We also have the board chairman, Dr. Anthony Obing, popularly known as Tony Obing, Dr. Tony Obing. He's the board chairman, and we have one of the board members present, Mr. James Esilfi. We have the head of communication, Mr. Patrick Akuto. We have the head coach number one, Augustine Evans Adoti. He is now, you can see, he's a young man who is coaching them. So far as the league is concerned, he is now coach number one. Congratulations. That's a different football game. We have the captain of the team, Mr. Kwesi Dunsu, captain. Where are you? Yes, he is the captain of the team. So he was the one who adorned me with the medal. A beautiful one. I am prepared to share it with all of you. So on your behalf, I acknowledge and welcome them to the House of Parliament, the chamber, which is for all the people of Ghana, and at any time, you are always welcome.
Eno Speaker of Parliament and Yatene can say anytime biano, womo ebetimi aba, always welcome. Na ochirim kwasi Suaman meda na oka enwasem tino eno intra eno so ekos na onabo ya boama enso mediama ko pim wo no ono edina no etum kakra yentie nsema oka fa.
I have gone through the league table for 2020. For the 2022-2023 season in Ghana. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the best club in this country, placed fourth. Accra House of Folk, which was also founded in 1911. Kotoko was founded in 1935. House of Folk, 1911, placed 12th. They were 12 on the lot. Your favorite, Mr. Speaker, your favorite Real Tamale United, Real Way Una, was conspicuously absent. RTU, now Tamale City, placed 16th. Mr. Speaker, it tells you something, that those traditional clubs are struggling because of sponsorship. Now these new clubs are able to get the players that they want, groom them well, and get the results and win the leagues. If you go to Bonahafo, Mr. Speaker, you knew of Bafakwa, BA United, Techiman, Holy Stars. They are all absent. They are extinct clubs. You find Honorable Bafo West team is in Swatreman. They are playing in the league. Mr. Speaker, football is now a big business, and congratulations to my good friend, Mr. Parker. I watched the last African Cup of Nations Club Championship between Al Ahly and WAC of Morocco. Al Ahly won the trophy 3-2. And if you look at the quality of play, it should tell you that those countries are investing in their academies. Companies are investing in football and sports in general. That is why Morocco could get to the semi-final stage of the last World Cup. If you look at the Senegalese team, it should tell you that some old players are putting money into academies. Patrick Vieira and co, they are putting in big money. What are former national stars doing in Ghana? Everybody is saying government must contribute. Government must contribute. How much can government put in football? Go to the sports village of Mamelodi Sundowns, Pirates, Chiefs, and you think you are somewhere in Europe. If you don't invest in sports, you won't get the results. Alhaji Groza, King Faisal, one man, how much can he support King Faisal with? So we all have to go back to the drawing table and look at how football is financed and our sports is financed to be able to win the trophies that we want this country to win. Else, we'll be wearing our national team shirts, going to the stadium and coming back home with high blood pressure and disappointment. If you watch the Black Stars against Madagascar on Sunday or so, Mr. Speaker, this is not the Black Stars you would want to be. So a lot has to go on in our sports, and I commend the team for winning the league, and I believe that my club, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, ought to put the right structures in place to bounce back and become the number one club in Africa.
Eti eno eye Okankri Central, mrashebe Germany eye onabo ya boama. Ena yete nenkano ene ensem brofo no kan obo ne tofa wo se ene wo hwe alipa match Champions League final na omo win it was so the compare yan clubs ne modern bo wa ha akopa abobo ya ne bicycle atakurita ne bicycle emu twe papa na wo se aban no nso eboa ena afi wo hwe eye traditional clubs na wo mo enya sponsorship nti small clubs na omo aba no wo mo no nya na wo mo compete wo mo top big players nti ni nyina ayade a eno nso ebo di bi example ni ade na yenko eye South Tongu MP na hyebedwam nimi ewo South Tongu na eno eye onabo kobi woyomi na yentie nsem a wono nso ede tudwa.
Calling on government for support is good, but they might not get everything they want from government. And so there's the need to improve on the marketing strategy and then also get to know those who benefit directly from the movement of these clubs so that at least they can be afloat in terms of funding. They are going on the continent to defend the name and continue to make Obuasi and Tapa proud, make Ghana proud, make all of us very proud. I believe they will do it. But then there's a need for all to contribute. And so let me congratulate Gophers for all the support so far given them. And then of course I'm aware of the new stadium being built, which is costing about $16 million. Yes, all in your home ground. And I think all of this will facilitate and open the place up for many other businesses to thrive. Mr. Speaker, I think the challenge facing many of the clubs today is funding. You've talked to all of them, and they are really not happy. And so I would want them to take advantage of the movement and then attract funding into their activities.
enti eno nsema wonabo Kobi Wayomi wono enako Southton a woye womo mrahye Benjamin na o kan say opportunity na womo nya no womo capitalize on it na afi womo nte oman Ghana nyina enso enim na yenko Bia West ewo Western North eno honorable Teria na ono ne concern yentie nsema odi tuja.
I'm also concerned about the issue of the issue of just calling our players to go and play because they don't have money to camp them, to give them the facilities that are critical for their success. So let's go to Israel, let's go to Aboso and get some players there and go and play. We have gone past that stage. Soccer is business. Soccer is business. And as such, we must have institutions that would prepare people to assume these roles. Mr. Speaker, I had a very bad experience of a teacher in my constituency who owns a team. He listed everybody in the constituency who matters as supporters of his team to financially come up with the resources critical for him to play his games, the middle lane. My name was number 1. I contributed as much as I could when they called me in the house. And all the money I had in my pocket and emptied for him. It was not, and therefore the radio station called me. You are the member of parliament and you contributed this much. Somebody else has contributed more than you. What do you think? Where do you stand? And Mr. Speaker, the consequence is something that can be discussed in chambers, but it's just an illustration of the fact that our teams are not resourced well. And as a result, many of them come up with funding schemes so that they can get resources critical for vehicles to travel, for places that they will stay, and many other things that are critical for them. So, Mr. Speaker, I called upon corporate Ghana, the banks and individuals with resources to see soccer as a business and therefore invest in them rather than situations where everybody is called upon to donate money and sometimes they don't have it and the issues that come with it.
Eti eno futuo kakra ono nso ediba se corporate bodies no stam se ombeboa class nti class no nso munya muniema se be yam be attract wo na wo nso aba frefre kobo no wose enye munya atwam enti eno nsema kwa na owie no se game no koso nyina wo hwe officiating ni ade na on officiating yensenti de okafa.
Many teams continue to say or argue that they have been unfairly treated in the outcomes of their games because of bad refereeing and some other factors that could militate against their success in these games. And so fair play, the issue of bribery and corruption in the process should be talked about and seriously tackled so that people can actually exhibit the skills they have, the talents they have in a manner that shows their own qualities rather than being circumscribed by money and as a result lose the opportunity. I therefore call Mr. Speaker on corporate Ghana to continue to support these teams that are coming up so that young talents will continue, and I join the ranking member in his efforts to raise the awareness. More teams, more resources can be gathered from businesses that operate within the vicinity of and therefore from hotels to food sellers and all those that are connected.
Eti eno honorable Teria and I attend officiating na or cancer club you all lose na wase ye entretini ye de atiano bribery and corruption nyina no ne ade wade ade wo so mo hwe na afi wo mutimi etu ase kama enti eno kan se clubs mo na mo de kwa ma referees na mo nyai referees mo nso na mo frege a mo nso mo nyai na bibia enkwa kama na yenko pie mo wo Domi Kwabenya constituency honorable Sarah Adwoa Safoa na yentie ensema ono nso editu da honorable Sarah Adwoa Safo.
Sports is no longer a game. We've gone past that stage where we only use sports as a source of entertainment or a source of social activity in our communities. Mr. Speaker, sports has now grown from that stage into a business, as many of the contributors have already stated. So, Mr. Speaker, if it's a business, then we ought to organize it in such a way that is run as a business organization and not just a fun club. Mr. Speaker, I am happy that our young men here have put in a lot of effort to bring home this medal, and it's an achievement for the whole nation. It's an achievement for us as mothers. It's an achievement for us as fathers, and we want to see them rise higher and higher on the game. Mr. Speaker, having said that, I want to make a statement emphatically that our universities must start grooming our young men and women in sports. Mr. Speaker, if you go to the Western world now, one of the courses that are challenging and that are more competitive are courses in sports. Mr. Speaker, an example is the United Kingdom. I have a nephew there, and he gained admission into Leicester University. And as usual, as a traditional person, I was like, okay, so what course are you going to read over there? I was expecting the usual law, the usual medical program or accountancy or something of the sort. The young man just told me, Auntie, I'm going in there to read sports management. And I was amazed. I was like, so after that, what are you going to do with it? I'll say, Auntie, there's a lot that you can do with it anywhere in the world where there's sports. So I took time and read about all these courses that are being offered in the universities. Mr. Speaker, gone are the days where we saw footballers as school dropouts, people who cannot be maintained in the mainstream academic structure. That's where we see them playing on the fields. Mr. Speaker, I think as a country, that is one of the reasons why His Excellency the President putting a lot of effort in making sure that we have these astroturfs in our various communities to identify talent at an early stage. Mr. Speaker, even placement in secondary schools in the Western world is based on whether one wants to do mainstream academics or wants to be an athlete. So schools students are chosen into various schools, top schools, and some of them get into these top schools because they get scholarships, because they play soccer, or they play basketball, or they play any other sport, or they're into swimming. Mr. Speaker, I think that we have to encourage our young ones here in the schools as well. Let's all play a part as parents, as members of parliament, as leaders in our communities to erase that perception that if my son tells me, Mommy, I want to grow up to be a soccer player, it means you are a failure. No. If we manage it well as a country, and already we have that international recognition, nation or worldwide, we would be able to make sure that we have the right athletes, we have the right players who would be bringing us glory and bringing in foreign exchange to boost our economy as well. Mr. Speaker, I want to end by saying a big congratulations again to our young men, Midiama Sporting Club, for doing this country and all of us.
Dome Kwabenya Mrashebejani Honorable Sarah Ajua Safu and Yetine Kopa and running the man or making good points. So, and my chess a man who follow football.
Game, yes.
Yeah, or more ideas. Times here, be man, so more chance. Ever in football, no one so I do my ideas. Yaba. Amanda Clinton by your man to a man, it was your contest debut.
Interest.
Okay. Kopa Yemla headlines in Yanchim, the story. The female device a complainant and defendant to see their face today. No information about say and then the case between King Faisal and a Yatamale City no verdict no ebenti hopefully a free a year and a year kusia numlede report about say on be publish abanafi ye who lose and who win enti and also a the free ha and no ababat who blame working Faisal so ya one more vimpa say a bit me akọ edi ama and then a year o global do the say student attempt of moving from government to private looks shaky over school fees, you know. Kopa premier class, you know. Na omo hwese nko this season ya autonomous no e best start but per information e koso na hwa na F4 na asa to aso na e bi omo pushi e ko animu esanse omo say even 2 billion kula na clubs in intuitua no class no more na omun clubs in intimate and afi regulations wa wɔn de bɛ govern autonomous no ne nyinaa wɔn ntumi nwie ebia hopefully this week 26 mu no kɔ no wɔn bɛhyia na wɔn hyia deɛ bɛtɔ fam bia no yɛmfa nkame yɛ tiefoɔ kan to do Al Jazeera deɛ no sɛ tenant want to stay landlord say no Dow Graham Potter and Abrankase Frank Lampard in trouble no Ignatius Osefusu deɛ teɛ sɛ Kimfees afa no na till the end of the season awie na information ɛban sɛ or like or hwɛ obenya opese mpanyimfoɔ sa ama ne tena ɛna ɔmo nso sɛ da nya deɛ sɛ obetimi atre information apiki sɛ likely sɛ Kimfees a stay there abroad ɔno be stay na bi ɔmo akɔfa Hamza Mohammed what is a Tamale City coach no na assistant coach no ɔmo de na bɛka ne ho sɛ Hamza Walansis B abroad in Walansis A na ɔmo atimi ayɛ adwuma ntia no yɛ kakra efi Kimfees enso abanafi Ashanti the Sun yɛnti aseɛ people post red letters to who matters no deɛ tiɛn sɛ Ashanti region Kotoko RCC no ɔmo report ɔmo ɛyɛ no concerning as NCC no ɛnhyehyɛ ɔmo de ato dwa fa election no ɔmo so ɔmo nti aseɛ no sisi adeɛ bɛkan sɛ ɔmo so ɔmo twerɛ krata na afi report ɔmo de asende ɛyɛ mpanyifo sisi ɔmo ama chief of staff bi ɔmo serve management ɔmo serve board ɔmo serve patrons ɔmo serve ankɔbi ahene na afi NCC for na nso no ɔmo etimi serve ɔmo de akra sra de akra sra ɛde baayɛ no sɛ ene ɛyɛ fake leaders no ɛno no ɛyɛ ablantia ne din ɛde ɛyɛ Kwadwo Obin Junior na kopa sɛ nouveau de beto so a ene ɛyɛ Kwadwo Obin Junior na wɔse you people will hear from me very soon. They are all part of the team down for fake leaders. Don't trust anyone your workplace. Enti kopa eno eye ensema Kwadwo Obin Junior ni nyina efa onse no me be kekan furu 411 bi wa na ono nso no ne bonyo so a ono nso fi se mpanyimfo no wo mom di team na wo nyina aka wo ye fake se nukura bia ni wo mu enukura bia ni wo mu ye fake ma ye nyi wo mu eni enti eno na oyɛ de ɔmo ɔkɛ kasa eno nso ɛyɛ de firi hɔ a eno nso etimi abeto ɛyɛ edwana Tamale le Kumasi ɛyɛ udie ɛyɛ Gazeta de la Sports ɛde ba ɛsɛ Kumasi to host of one ne top 4 Gaka top 4 Gaka executive say wo hwɛ ɔmo bɛbɔ top 4 na Kotoko ɛwa ha ɛbɛn ha ɛna Aduana Stars enso bɛn ha ɛna Mediama na Bichim enti Bichim Kotoko majority carries the vote in terms of proximity enti no takwakora ha ya asisi anu wadu enti sɛ bɛyɛ akra ne de ene omo consider so omo bebe Kumasi enti kopa eno eye de free wa eno so etimi abeto eye edwanden eye Temelele equip se twediduro eye remanded again coach Ndidi Idrisu wono de eba ne se ene enra court no court a remanded na kwhye eye Monday honorable referee assistant line 2 no enti eno enti sia omo asa aka na him ene Kumasi bibi kopa dem de sole so no Kumasi bibi de no Menshia upset over delayance of young man report information ye gadan say on the chief of staff aba na ono nso hwese ka ne nsabeka report no still na yamponsa emfa report no enkoma omo na yewura mu wo board no asoye no wutimi se mpanyifo enye happy ama board no nso pese omo ye meeting kopa because omo nsanka report no ntino ama omo meeting no is on hold womun timi enye meeting no because ede no mu gina so akoye meeting enti so womun saka report na e na womun gina so na womun so aye womun hu kwan womun komanhia asema womun ye dey womun ekokanti asat na board members ni mu dapot ya na yamponsa de eye ne report no ekomo on the 3rd of April e na womun ka chense onfa report no emla na on the on the 4th of April na on the 3rd ne ye bra ene eye Kotoko mpanyimfo ni bi ne eye supporters ni bi edidi ankɔbi ahene atem no so nti ade kyen on the 4th no ena omo yese na yamponsa amfa report emle bi sinne woni board members ni di nkɔma
7:30 sports
enya omo nim dapotia eye eba ena afi board meet kanze omo ntimi enko meeting enti no eye de free wa nti kopa Yenyina we so na ensem kakra bo no yemfa.
Thank you very much. And super so na yetene kana Lawson Beverages Company Limited na de Delayman capsules edia ba na Delayman capsules no ana e kan fo dem abema bia no pay so bia nko pe bi nto. Nanso ye bema na tumi enya Delayman capsules ni bia no ana e bo ama nso atumi adi dwuma yi pa wo mpam. Mema ni bi o mu rampam a omuntumi enya hwinto mu gu mema ni mase. E basa na obehia Delayman e ma wo che wo mpam. Yese bia wu ama yesi na wasa afi wonum da bi e ma otumi bo adwuma yi pa obema no ne ntumi sorry anase bia sorry yesi ana yese agem eno sa no nso ha adwene enti wo hia Delayman capsules na atumi abo ana wo ye bema ne se ne wo dwonso ne se odwonso no asa wo ti pains obema ni mu a na so nkwamo ne ntumi nya adwuma mekanfo Delayman capsules ni bi dia ma se obian pe binom na emwama o memasem no ensi pinsita yesan de Delayman bitters ediaba eno nso ne yanyi manum ti so yo bana wutimi ne na bosome so na untumi mflow ya uhia Delayman bitters ni bi na aboa ma nso bosome no bibia na koyi ediama na ene uyo bana se watenka nso asa akodi akire anaze bia watenka atekwa wo sa hia Delayman bitters ni bi na aboa ema libido no epagya yi pa se de beya se nei unu kurukura mpo hia wo se wo so atenka na pagya ne se bia bema no kwa na ebre etu be hia Delayman bitters ni bi na de ma ne dance ne se je se esiese ni paduane yi pa ene ma Delayman bitters no ma ne dance yi pa esiese ni padua no ana no so ase koko na hawa etu ase esa beni cholesterol and we ni padua no bia na obetumi serve with chilled ice cubes wunya ice cubes na so digumu ana wono ma se bibia ye fine enti Delayman bitters ana make am for dem a obi a wutie na no pay enti se pro to bi na ekoso say your wedding say your party naming ceremony aye bi na ye engagement na ye a message say yemfa Delayman bitters ana yen serve ewo pro to bi ano esi no ana age atuma ye serve ewo ase na opadodo to akopiem enso ewo big obolo kewa ukokewa uko opa big obolo bituma konya bi enso atoko ma frame bakwa konya bi ato sana John Brown so anase akwan kroma bakwa konya bi ato owo na soye na openchemu bi anase opadodo na dosopo na opatu a for numbers we 0248 619999 0248 61 9999 and 0242 13 3577 0242 13 35 77 now when a Lawson Beverages Company Limited and so abonkomo sana X-Med mosquito repellent and so etumi abeno ana ebuanese enen tontuma abai unse nsuyi eye to ana to no ase toche yipa na ebasa no a na entonton so tese omabu baabia dise 1% tonton bawi akofa malaria bia de abrewa obehia X-Med mosquito repellent no ene bi na obehia se de obetumi dia kontontom ye woni cream ana esa woni spray dise otumi enya X-Med ni bia ni cream no na wodi assessor wodi sase kinya entontom entumi emme umpo sana ni spray no so wodi spray with them wadwumam mo amoye night work ni nya no utumi enya bi na se wodi spray a emanyume no wadwuma no bi bia kama entontom bi emerew and distracto ema wadwuma opese oye no so untumi enye ni se de openo enti ebese so bia nkope X-Med ento nam se no ana se kroma se de obi atumi age enso atum sana mo amotonton mosquito repellent no na se obi nkope X-Med ni bi nto ebo no ofom ye pa enti ubaton enya won faso na opedodo atu a okwa adum prisons run about one ma dum prisons run about one ma omo ben ho pa wona abon X-Med from penifo no omo ben ho enti opedodo atu na fe kwame agei wo du adum prisons run about a fe kwame e was 0504 576681 0504 57 66 81 na onsa tumi aka X-Med ni bi na bibia nso etumi aye kama diama before some kwa beja first my reading message kaka we say copper to the whole we say God bless you, congrats to baby Jetta Samojan for his retirement. Ghanaians will miss him. Hi to junior brother Jacob Mafo at Newman International School at Ebuakwa Wefree Prince Don Koto. Now this message we bear was a good morning copper. I'm J Bad from Ashtown. Next season Barcelona will perform better than last season. Was the best sports show in the whole world. And near the bad and so there. Or no so Eddie Ebaino. And we saying so. Was it good morning, Sika Sports? Was it please update me on the chess competition that is going on in Sweden? If Philip Obuasi, Philip, I think say, you can't say the competition is on hold because M24 and me I'm an to Asunti. And here, dear, if you're my Eba. And as Starboy, I'm enjoying the best sports show live and clear at our Mim Airport. Was it Champion Copper? More fire. In fact, Asamoah is a true legend, and his legacy will still remain in our hearts. Greetings to Teacher K20 Network, Asante Krobi, and my lovely father, no joke. Anna Dinah Smith and so say best sports show. Keep it up. And here Dinah Smith and so the attacker Lynn so say good morning, Copper. Watching the show live. Today is my lovely wife birthday, Jessica. I want to wish her a very happy birthday, Stone and the different Makumti. I'm Jessica, baby Obiano. Yeah, we so happy birthday. Oscar Branch and say good morning, Copper. I'm watching the show live from Ashaiman, OC the Total Filling Station in Tianiso and India or the other. A couple of messages here, Repemno. The best I kind of amount. Brake,
Copper.
I mean, found shots in the voice is not taking time.
Yes, shots here free media in Parliament. And so Uti in some dona na parliamentarians Nick and Copper. One word and I ran it through. The fact that Siciano sports, in other terms, football has moved away from being a game into a business. Into Ubibia na Odi boy chino. He said Ubinyam Fasudie a day a dear film. That means that so oh yeah dinner or so yeah dinner ye. Now penny on my Buama denako enim ye. Send a bias will be the Nisiki Shema. Ubinyan Nisikano so ye day. And faso and so our home. Na me bisa say the league ya ye boy as a business I didn't see a football akwa dane no ya packaging ye attract amount for some form sika mede and be shemu ana ebie aban na ngasa no ye league na ye bono nani our league no ho ana na den no so krampo no waya waboa se league ni sika no be den ebe kosoro na league ni mpuntu no be den ebe kosoro so we ha me dem ball league ni we no sika ya de mom no dodo na be 5 e dey compare sika ya de man the Black Stars Management Committee or more appearance fee which is $100,000 up against Tima Wabo League about 30 something matches na still ni sika wenya ya Copa Lebarante $26,000. That means that isika ankasa ya de boa ema business economy no Copa we league ni mu no e wo form means say aban no any football aban no any football so how the way omafa so build the astroturfs in our areas the way omafa so maintaining the Black Stars edisika
730
the Black Stars now say aban no in collaboration with the FA any football adintia because the Black Stars looks attractive and it's a well and nice package idea utonwa yeton as a business entity. But for our league, we tell some be a parliamentarians no ekanya. Omo and omo tin some be say ye nin pefe the kind of bribery and corruption ekwo league ni mu. Ekwan ye fa so influencing referees, some team executives and board members, directors of some clubs efa so influencing referees with bribes and corruption. Ya dey be a good football. And Nigeria say with some yoma we surrounding our league. Me sure say a coin aban any and what the Black Stars one or any bed ever share a league in so but if you want as a business now send a parliamentarians now kind without football say be kon kan also package ade any copper me packaging and branding here because ansana baba ko to ade na ewo inside no also hu ade na ho ofe se na esitie ansana wo bie so se aduane ayedi mpo a ansana wo de akwa se ade sa na enye dempo enti as far as say yenye ye league no brand no e ma na nye fe yen packaging ye no the business side ni there we will still suffer. We would still have to struggle and sana a more and I say send amount for a disc football is here no it's me day other than that we will still be doing what we are doing now and so now in transfers Nigeria Sandra one of a year transfer moon semana was the fact say Ikaye Gundogan a movie from Manchester City no kwako rim in Barcelona. And Copa Lebarante Mijiri is one of the teams in this transfer or was it oye ejuma kesiye pa in terms of the departures almost move free team anyhow being a replacement Manchester City despite the fact that onya a treble season year day a train so for City team anymore. Bernardo Silva, there's been reports about him seriously being linked to Paris Saint-Germain and then also Saudi Arabia. Into Omo has almost me afa kwan mi so no ma convince Bernardo Silva no ayede no de atena in the defense line of Manchester City. Sabana the center backs omo echiro on kwan dia minu bedi say omo edoso enti Akanji Ake Dia to some extent Stones mu nyina ayede they are all there. But if mentioning Laporte, Laporte is willing to leave Manchester City this season because of regular play. Majiri said, "You're torn as the most expensive defender somewhere in 2018 with 57 million pounds." Pep Becker said he is one of the best centre backs in the game. But Nancy Onyabo ni bimbo. Enti Oresa obe free Manchester City. No rim somewhere in Spain. Send a bear the Euros from born in the next season. No, Fuente squad obession, obetini la porta ide, a rim, Abraham Hajimunyende, and Yanina. Kaoka, season Shasiano, what's a good player for Manchester City. But because of tactics, any role as is here, Pep Guardiola, and the Abani team into Copa Lebarante, or Mane started from the bench. And at the age of 33, or returning somewhere in April with through injury, Pep Guardiola catch and said, he would have to fight his way and sign with Mababede, Ababi Ratim. And it's just because the 3-back system now, Auburn, Akanji, Aki, and Idia, Ede, a Bonnie, at the same Kawaka. It's even when the Champions League final, no BAGD said, Obeti me I return after Sena Aki, it was some knock, Walker. It was sidelined at the finals of the Champions League up against Inter Milan. Into also so be free Manchester City at the age of 33, and he has seriously been linked in going into Germany, and that is Bayern Munich. And so right, Maris Copa Lebarante started the season very well for Manchester City, but the model of that is Jack Grealish, and to some extent the tactics that is here Pep Guardiola airborne as sidelining a player like Right Mahrez going forward for the Manchester City team. It's the modern Mokra or born in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, getting a hat-trick up against Sheffield United and Copa, and guarantee said the final no born even up against Manchester United no. Obeti Maede Abon and Andra Gundogan so yet said they are close. Say all many Bayern Munich and Barcelona ebeden ebewiwe. One idea about the City team the fact that what I call the pop-up performance. City modern one throughout the season bones play about unity the team about 5 to 6 matches. Obewie na that one about sum. Right Mahrez started it well for the City team this season. KDB, ebe boy, Bernardo Silva at a point in time, ebe ye any day. Right Mahrez free hono. Ana Jack Grealish ebe ebe so mu about some matches. But season ni babe player bakwa or City team ni makopa. Ne modern body player was Ikaye Gundogan in terms of adding goals into the last 7 competitions ne wo ho Edman Manchester City in the dying moments of the league in Copa. Almost 6 goals in 7 games, and it tells you how the guy's performance at the latter part of the season here them a pijai and then all free ho akwako join the Barcelona Pep ayena DBA senko beding or Becca, but who is the replacement for Ikaye Gundogan? And we'll have to ask questions about a replacement. Is it a good replacement? Yes, but is it an equal replacement? Copa Lebarante Mediano no. That is Mateo Kovacic. I can't season back or Chelsea, but GDA said also free her no or Manchester City. Now, as a replacement, Edema Ikaye Gundogan, Sabana the ball retention, Sabana the ball control, Sabana the strength, the passing range. I'll be to me around throughout the field. GDA the ball retention. Yes, Kovacic is good as a player in the City team, but at the back, GDA say Ikaye Gundogan. A ball cover to the Copa Lebarante that is releasing the ball after the ball progression after the ball retention. So Oja ball no ama ball na kunenim. It is what Mateo Kovacic elaki. In addition to that, goals as a midfielder, a midfield progressor, e won finfio or also ultimate day at the count game. In addition to rule away day, we won finfio. And this all first season here and there in the English Premier League. Ike Gundogan a goal contribution of 12 copper, 8 goals, 4 assists. Kovacic a goal contribution of 3. A goal and then I think a goal and then also 2 assists here. Now, Kwashe almost passing accuracy. Ike Gundogan 88 and then a 1.3 key passes per game compared to Kovacic a 0.9 key pass in a game. It tells you what I'm talking about. Say releasing the final ball after the ball progression and its retention. Ike Gundogan BM ahead of Mateo Kovacic, and I think being replaced and as Obabe Rim in the City team, it's a good thing because of how our tackles, how our running, the work rate, it's here. But as an equal replacement, the Manchester City and then Ike Gundogan, I don't think he is an equal replacement to Ike Gundogan.
Pep, yes, I never know like Pep beats me up.
We have seen it in Pep. Obiya GDA, Adam Mekai. Akanji boy now obo for Dortmund. Obiya GDA say we improve it.
Okay.
But I dare Akanji improve your home the ball retention.
Okay.
Say on say ball, say on pass ball fanche. Nathaniel Ake in Benmouth. When you achieve ball, I need the answer of Bebuka Kranwide, no abo bonesi. Obiya in stones. And so improve it in his ball retention and the level of intelligence or the other or the ball game. Sign your man way no bit may improve one. But releasing the final pass has been a problem, and it will be a serious thing for Kovacic to work on.
Okay. I'm running to fetch me na me influence na ekura na me mra so na yenti on so
there. Jose Mourinho case in Belgium na me one person am say you fighting only on 29 4 games and Roma as a club so next season so mo ko Europe na travel fans ain't even call for 1 game. As I bet you 55,000 euros. And West Ham so and your dear crowd here. You almost acquire ticket allocation as I don't do stadium no mass abro so I'm to be black market too. So I'm here then 5 friends no first room and almost acquire the omoyede at to turn your mobile players UEFA. Abana Afano. That is the best way to go. Every man new season I baby Remy. You bet me incident free or various UEFA competitions. Papa me Beffie. Now Brake can the member of parliament for no be a can founding. Once I address for honorable Eka Sembi said Yama institutions, especially the universities, in grooming sports talents. Actors and Ibi Amombe manage. About the idea about Yabeka kind of fear several times. The amounts those days, and the MPs for among a Casabi almost one. Now, your local game, no more enjoy power. Yes, and near more which you near ball that time, Premier League from the beginning soccer and football made in Germany near ball. But because not talents, no one to know. Emma. Ube interest but club will be able to choose who are over support to couple any budget. But those talents, and free will. Maybe I come say, I didn't know the Ghana Football Association. As a Ghana Education Service account. Papa, the basic schools, games are no more yet. And they a call from Ubisa because of the education system, SCI, and maybe founding you. But yen for your new say, yen go back. Say primaries for you bo mo. Ya wi abo zones, abo districts, abo regionals. Eh then you be talent room. Then na go secondary school. Then no do be ko tertiary e dey room na develop. And now na tie na say asamoja pay ni dus. What asamoja of free system ben ana or the baby do the level ya bo asamoja din. My case ye bo ni din. Sem na pay bo ni din. Enei ye jai saa nneɛma no nyinaa na akɔyɛ individual bi na ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adeɛ ɛnkɔpa de ne sika yɛ na academy na sɛ kɔpa wie na obi de $30,000 ba kɔpa player also of Kwamana. What we got to cover say on your business because Oboka. But say ye Wama ebe kan de any modern way for your academy na e bi be kwa e bi be ka e be ma wo de product no e Ghana football no kwa akoton a kopa wo benya corporate body ana honorable members yi ka say omombra on board best sponsor you go cover me company no ma bana me best sponsor league talent ni league e bobo awie protest galore league e bobo awie yes referee league e bobo awie yes administrator coach Abraham eno why na corporate body bay ena ade ne body ebe ana ne ho ba bata sa ade no it was say yedi we nyina gu akwam o maka nyina yedi gu akwam na ade ba kwa ye me den right honorable Abambangwe the speaker of parliament o say it's time as a government investing in football into the dear chronicle the Ghana Football Association track parliament committee on sports and culture and I said even to the parliament say yes mo timi nye basic law bi na ebia ya bill say afibia no ebia the Ghana league no government di say ba to say the ana yetimi parliament ya approve for nyema bi though ye ma sports ye ma budget but korea ya na mo na kodi the national teams and trigama the local league you know oh ekoye national teams akwa the blasters on na kese ne ko okay but say there any do o ma kenya o yanu say ye ni woli o ma ni woli league yu de ye bitimi bi ko to mo ni ma bi ni afi bia oh sabani quarantine ya e bia winner of the league you know $26,000 obudi bi be so kana kopa adu bi be $100,000 and $200,000 year bia for winner of the league for a start na the other sponsors they dey feel so akopɛ they be implement say eno ye nya say kura na based on positions kura no afidi bit me say first nya we a second nya we up to the last team into kopa ba relegation no kura na ye be we a say me we na me this system no me nya $2,000 na me di 18 na me nya $500 say kopa me ngo ma on hyeme e ma me nko because of their amount of money a whole lot and me bomb me dem afọ aba so o ma smart also bia mani fi ya e ba of republic club bia nje league fa akọ parliament da obi afa the also my smart o me yes o mo de ko chair speaker and o mo ko speaker chambers no then speaker yi ba ti o mo ba floor so me ho na o ma ba chia me say me meye o mo petro ma gia tu but most mon come in for football and he was the only first speaker what me saw the Ghana Premier League trophy and I'm a almost some missions no yen tab na at least babin so owo hoi I was buying investing no on find the position no on your proposal no na intimi mu na your local league no yen so ye mu bi de ye be nyini be pay the local league no and ese nchima isu tu pe nya sa da achi yenya ni kodi abroche yen mana ye ba yenya the next asamoja ni oda talentani sabe ko fo ni bi okay papa kotoko board na ni amponsa issue the board no mood ben na ana mode ben no mo fast so my invite na me is it by telephone letter email or matro secretariat because as of for now maintain say e bia mention akra free the board and ye bie window no it tells you say mention yan free mo board still amo ye modwuma in and nania also o time nyanso on paper August as September inti ade na unya untimi nkohia na won fa woni so ade no hu ento o mani se bia ye bo wie no se netie ene coach ni ho place we almost say o ye kra ye nyamfre ye and the report ada mai ye nyamfre ye e wo itrim se anam ye susu se yes ye to aso inti yesu no du djuma 3 years ya ebesu ye hwe odwumadie no ye pese wo ye de o to aso ana ye pese obeto aso then na business na move forward lucky for them they say omo nkwa Africa say ke bia kwato kwa Africa ka dey atunya ka who delay the process but ye bobo new season omo tra ho eye fa report bra me fa report bra mentia na esia board no de omo ye emo kwato etinu available means bia feel some get in touch with the management as you know down and then omonye
okay
no omonye no baba o say obama report season na twam de baby a say me nyankoye ka me wo ho a abcd omo so yes so ye koye kura na yenya friend ye susu say ye to aso nti do yenya bibi nto say ya nto aso kura na omo baba be fa no obaba na blueprint ye den and da ho a mo to aso
okay
but what now because copper nyamienu kure say board o yes omo be twen santene so be from a edu be answer na edin cases wo ho bebrebe nti sometimes no o twen na football calendar na eko nti yen frɛ omo yi die o metimi aye adwuma o yen frɛ omo o metimi aye adwuma ɛwɔ abra yen ka sɛ omo gya adwuma die ne nye den ento because obetimi adi na ni suade hu akoto amamo Lebarante all them me making no they have to work until say bibia you be from mama bibia both management and board they have to work best na na say o dey the time na so cry so e bi o person o twen say me term of office so na me report beba obetimi ya kwa ni manu ya then both mo jojo na ma ya adwuma then mo move o blueprint to no yes sir e be ya man say kotoko e be say like who is coming now for the recruitment e ba bo so ni say na I think that they should work. When shadow is our child, but they should work. To men shadow tools after Oma. Who knows? We call Ulmas once uncle Tom would be okay. Oh,
so maybe
okay,
me das. But my main comments na me chum so got to call Odinti my back circles na yes. Chum na boko there. I didn't say na you know report na say na me say oh you kakra be so the boy na brief one into then I be so the unso the man
one of the board members in the system of Sanka for report. Typically, my friend and I within a short time, we have an and then 3 days on record. So we are some meeting and find out from board secretary.
Okay.
For the reports.
7:30 Sports.
Nice and first. Yeah, the review league in how many days? In the right time, I think in really because now me came on. Me and the time room of goodbye. Nana and September and the city and now coming out and an above the time for. You know, the ball league we are not saying we don't think it's very important. If you mean an hour that I can speak report now already on the board to put that and looking up on some of the board secretary. Board secretary should be Siano. Na bibiachi akoso omdo mo biom reporting da dada e se be stress e bi o wa e se find out na yan guy say de biano e be chini abo isire bi aka bi e ti kasa am kasa e se mo boss secretary number am be chini afre na wa confirm the how many days and on na na time then na na so ka say
chum no e also mo de kwada bay what's what the kwada bay next on file reports in Nko me boy.
On the person on the boss secretary in India, I think I make kata in say which map the boss secretary number na ma find out. The management Mr. after see really league na no ma prepare mo be out will be. But say e be can board ni sa no. I say for the point to present my board chairman. I say boss secretary no the man. And any 3 days on the boss secretary akata. Mo book appointment e be so mo say na no present at the man.
Yes, as now, next on boss secretary in Sanyan. As we saw on the fan, when I said, be on the radio, and say, Omunya meeting in Sankan, yes, sir. All right, thank you very much. Senior, I mean, to Kakana. But be an amemia is a bosom candy go say, they're not. Because, yes. Kufu kind of best story. I think he was referring to Kufu.
I said, board, no.
And a Kufu didn't come on.
Yes.
And just
almost
of which is still a fact.
Okay, was that
but probably it is not the fault. Is not from
Nanaya.
But the bottom lines.
One is a sinister. Now, Adam born the bottom line is almost a report.
And I have fought.
Mode of communication, man. Via telephone, no Musiana, no move for it.
And I mean, man for course, and the
government to invest in football. Government is already investing in football. But the fact is that Kwaya Faso a disbursement and an
okay.
Everything has been the Black Stars, and that's all.
So yen disburses can
Everything has been Black Star. And we continue to give the money to Black Star, and they have nothing to show us in return. The last time, Black Star, Eddie Lawrence, Ebrahim, AFCON, Libya,
okay.
I can't get to Mkwani and Kwani see uncle.
Yeah.
And cool by. And I wrote.
Said the coup was in 1981.
7:30 Sports.
So, and the tournament is 82.
But near decided to say young before the coup.
And I make us say, coup no buy and sana, yeah, tournament. So, I say, young corner coup no buy, and I'm better than
couldn't make a tournament.
I said, what is bar power?
That's what I'm saying.
Because of Rapport on Gaddafi.
You know, that time, no, international geopolitics now.
Okay.
The Eastern Bloc and the, pro-Western.
Okay.
Nti, Ubi Abema Isikase say Libya there, Magananko. And the then President Liman was ready to go by that course.
Okay.
For Liman and military rule Libya.
Military rule. International influence.
Yeah, it's true.
Temi and Koti Rollins be cool. So I see Nadam for Gaddafi or no ye pro.
Yeah.
Sa Eastern Bloc no see Ebeko. So that is the bottom line. We prepared for only 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You prepared for only 2 weeks because earlier we were not going. You quiet and some zero. You the goalkeepers me answer quiet. Kojo kai omo. Becker, Car and Osumensa. You quiet but whatever near 2 goalkeepers na 1, 2, 3. With the 1 and 2 no quite person call. But the third choice was Osumensa. Then the 2 prime goalkeepers na they don't echo arrests, injuries or whatever. They were not available. So we had to resort to Osumensa. Come and see wonders. And you understand? That is just a way by a history and I'm a tour. But the chance say, Honorable Babin say, government should they are already investing Ghana. Yes, he cannot a budget, no. And maybe I come up with some of the social and Sunday at you. Some names are give foreign donors, donation from foreign and Sunday by Yenisika. Kakada de mas was and na yen cheni. It is about football, and when it is even football, it is about the Black Stars. Oka Zembi said the government has invested much into football. Oka, you my near there. Other sports in a Yilka, the one Mahokra. There are times I sit down and I ask myself, say, so middle distance, Africa, him for a there, middle distance.
And Ethiopia now.
Ethiopia.
Kenya.
Oh, the Ethiopia come. Ethiopia. Kenya. Account. And Sanko for Somalia.
Okay.
Sa, they make come. You will be a talent one more. Can't we give the person who has Uncle Jomo Kenyatta University? Now, all facilities now.
That's not for you. near Mauritius.
Mauritius, we be call.
No, but me casa was going to man to become my.
Yes, I go come. And I'm going to come on Mauritius.
First near ye.
Gabi no a lady.
Why matter visa?
That be
by the name.
You know, yeah, a taptalon. Have taptalon. Oh,
Margaret
Simpson, okay.
Who don't go to become a Mauritius?
Margaret Simpson.
It was there. It was there, answer.
We are invested.
We are already signing person just say, and yes, you invest you, but my Phyllis said the teachers cannot name Koye. And Tiamayan Black Star since 1982. Open a couple of operations be our Marco. Now here's the guy, Deco. She's the guy, the map players. Any idea? I didn't know that today. Nothing. But we continue to give them money. To the detriment of the other disciplines. Mrika. Nagana do sprint at least. Kojo Bobodini. Mata Ade.
Mata Misa.
Kumasi Pajero.
Mata
do say one
Vada to.
Why can't you send any? We
have to by the name business and
later I know about
no so about so you see once a move who say any penny for
750 sports.
Na me man so benya gabus na budiamo Emmanuel to fokura Kalala.
So we had them but it mean ya dwene nko omo so na say quartet ya
Legoni crans
quartet ya ene say nya America fo ene mama scholarship my boys no kwa ga ya de nya hwi
make us say why and da ebia sa etrena no in our league
sports
in our sport athletes no omo meko America no obesoa e dey akoma the parliament and it say I think say we have these people here, we have these people there, even the Ministry of Sports near the Akuru to parliament. You see, parliament has a lot of work to do. It would have to be from one national away from parliament issues no and I'll be brandy and napeja come almost say Munimba has say we say na yes sports in business yeah madawroma see the initial way so a bit me the kakrebi ababede ababeka so therefore in our league a crime na why na fa de na kojo ka say me say at least sisi ankwa yemfa nkoma we e be a speaker of parliament na nkomo nchoro about our league
amekwa me bracket me problem is say na me hu say penny for no edu bia make say in a way they are a bit selfish.
They still see the
I'm saying that because
senior they are a bit they are selfish and after they are a bit
I'm saying that because say senior this a year a create employment ama
me person me
boji but I say you do election I say you drink the be me
aduma no ntimi nkreti aduma no
obi
dey da obi talent
so be na sa chwe bro
ama onu so enya bibia ya o se no so
abrekete employment wa amamu na obunum no
ye nyina no the that's ad na no ana so ma na ni
the vice president Ora give
sports
oko granting interview if you na no ba o mi ade wanya no ho oba o be root and say why dada Matthew dey bi obi abobla yi say wo be transfer ye mu we policies mo nye
because when she investment and this is about investing or we are budget as possible but we are saying a chicha no and no problem masa it is something there mo we say ya call world cup yes if every blast money yankwa ne obi e bi Africa da e benya bi aka wa bebre no be get $100,000 $100,000 now the OJ league the product from which we are able to draw the players to come and form our Black Stars no OJ league man say
26
is it not is it not
it's an insult
almost say
730 sports
enya ye fie na government and I'm say
the proposal was sent to government
tinameba one of the said the must show proposal for $100,000 what we show proposal and contract that house welcomes can happen ya fa say in league so what you throw for one individual papa get the same thing
this investment is can be idea
yeah
tell me to match the
omo so anko
what the akosa man
last time they were trying to we akasa sa e wo me ade no
Final swap more almost all the same family.
Nema church on Yamaja.
How the mamma
yeah. Me see players na teams no cry wo mu no. You say what transfer player FDN and Comuntia. Amono come on, my ye.
0506 895895 0502 524,000 and 0544 24 40 40 ni na offer na ultimate record 0532 907406 0532 907406 0532 907406 0506 895 895 0544 24 40 40 na say what me dey wo dey no so e dey abanti mo ma me we na say intimi enso eni nkomo na intimi eni nkomo. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Very good way to our Bokodi.
Mom, I will be as more kind. As my kind, you know,